Hello everyone and welcome to this new episode of Doom the Way It Did. First off, I have to say that this is an after recording thingy, because when I first recorded this I didn't press the record button on the record thingy that I use, so when I was finished and I was thinking like, oh yeah, that audio commentary was the best thing ever. I looked at my audio recording software and it showed nothing. So I was saying, fuck that, I'm not playing that shit again. I'm just making a new fucking audio recording. So I'm watching the video at the same time, but I try to focus more on giving you some intelligent answers to your questions and talking a bit of interesting things, because I think basically everything I said about Doom the Way It Did, what I said in the first video applies the same. So it's still awesome, it's still cool, I still like it, I enjoy the hell out of it. If you haven't played it, do it right now, because it makes you feel like you're playing the original Doom again, which is awesome. And I think that's exactly the goal they wanted to accomplish, and they did a very good job. So yeah, I can't say much about the maps. And you will notice that I will get lost sometimes, but it just happens. I think it's just very hard to record something and talk shit at the same time. So yeah, this is also a little excuse why I haven't made a video, is because I was at the dentist and I had to get teeth worked on, and I got some inlays and all that shit. So I was feeling very weak over the last week, so yeah. Let's go to the first question, and this is a kind of ridiculous, shitty question. That's why I've picked it, because it got like 2 thumbs up. What's wrong with you guys? From the Hiroshima 75. Hallo mein Führer, was denkst du über Rumänien? Irgendwas, whatever. What? Are you serious, man? Hallo mein Führer? Are you trying to be funny? It's not funny. So yeah, what I'm thinking about Romania, whatever. Nothing really, because honestly, the only thing I could connect with that country is a fella that I knew in my school, like in my I don't know, 5th grade or whatever. There was one from Romania there. He was kind of cool, so I don't know, Romania's kind of cool? Honestly, I have no connection. I don't even recall some news article or whatever about that country where something happened. I don't know. Just no opinion. But also I want to mention something about the Nazi and Hitler topic. And I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I'm obviously not connected to any kind of political shit whatsoever. And also in Germany, if you talk to any German nowadays about Hitler or Führer, Drittes Reich, whatever, you're making yourself look like an idiot. You make yourself look like a stupid idiot. Because it's like the same like if I go around and try to offend you with yo mama jokes. You would just look at me and think like, that's all you got? Really? Pfft. It's just so stupid. And I don't even want to talk about that. And also, if I see comments like that, I'm removing them, because I don't want this on my channel. It's just so old and you don't offend anyone. It's just annoying. I'm pretty sure no German today in our modern generation will be offended by that in any kind, because it's just so old. It's almost 70 years old or whatever, and Germany is a totally different country now, and nobody's taking that personal. I mean, we all I mean, all kids in Germany were in the same education system, and we all heard about it, and we all know it's horrible, and we all know it shouldn't be repeated in the history. We all know it, and that's all the connection I have with this topic. It's just, yeah, it happened, okay, but what can I do about it? It's just something that our grandparents or whoever our great-grandparents, whatever, did. And if you want to talk about this anymore, go to any channel about history or just read a book so you can understand why that happened. That's important. You can't just come up with, Germans are stupid because they had Hitler. Because just get some kind of education about the topic before you talk shit like that. Because politics are a dangerous topic, and I don't want that on my channel. I don't care about politics. I don't want to get into that topic now. Just if you are interested, get education, find out why that happened, and don't go to any German today and talk shit like that. It's just annoying and stupid. So yeah, I'm sorry I was rambling a bit about this topic. I don't want to discuss this any further. I have no political interest whatsoever, and I don't care, and just move on. Next question from Windwolf, and also at first I have a question for you, Guy. Are you the same Windwolf from Daily Click? If so, hi. That's awesome. And also, didn't you make, if you're the guy, I don't know, didn't you make a game with Gun Girl like as a playable character? I would be interested in what happened with that game, because it looked very interesting. Alright, your question is, are you ripped for Dota 2? And no, because Dota 2 is, I guess, like Dota 1, a very skilled game where you need a lot of skill to play it, and I have to say that I'm over those games. I don't enjoy them anymore because you need a lot of time that you spend mastering the game, and even after you have mastered the game, there's a high chance that other people come to you and say like you're the worst player, idiot, whatsoever around. So there, for me personally, there is little joy for me to get, and yeah, I need a lot of time to master the game, and then even then there are lots of people like stupid like hell complaining the shit out of other people how they play and whatever, just to cover up their own mistakes and their own stupidity. So this is a topic of games, a kind of game that I try to avoid. I don't have much fun playing highly competitive games. The last game I tried to play, well, besides Street Fighter of course, but if you have watched my Street Fighter videos, you will notice that I still enjoy the game, because, you know, in Street Fighter it's like, I know that I'm not good, and I can enjoy that, because when other people win, it's not a harm for me. It doesn't harm me. Yeah, some people write messages after the game like, haha, you're stupid, or, but I don't care. It's just, I don't know, it's maybe a kiddie thing. It's something for younger people like me. I mean, I'm almost 30, so I'm not playing games to brag about how awesome I am. I'm just playing it to have fun. And if I don't have fun with a game, I don't have the spirit in me to master every fuck game out there. Last time I played, I tried that is with StarCraft 2, I guess, and I was diamond level in 1-on-1, and even 4-on-4 I was Master League, I guess. I don't know, I can't recall. I was pretty high, but still I didn't even enjoy it that much, because even if you win, or I don't know, it's, you know, you have a hard time winning the game, and even then people are just upset with you and insult you and whatever. So you don't get much enjoyment out of playing those games on a very high level of skill. But that's maybe just my opinion. Maybe I have just bad experiences with those highly skilled games, but Whatever. Next question from Dark Boo. And also, yeah, whatever. First question. Did I play any Half-Life mods? Cry of Fear or They Hunger? And by the way, I'm playing the map episode 2 right now. But soon you will see that I recall some other guy saying like I should play the secret maps. So don't worry, I will go and save the game, and then I will make a different save game and play the secret map, like episode 1 map 9. So that's coming up pretty soon, I guess. Just don't worry, just I'm putting that out there. Yeah, did I play any Half-Life mods? Cry of Fear, They Hunger. Question from Dark Boo. Oh yeah, They Hunger is my note, because yes, I have played a mod and that was called They Hunger. That's the only mod I recall from top of my head that I've played, and I enjoyed it. But I think right now they are pretty outdated. The whole engine is pretty outdated. Back then it was kind of awesome, but nowadays when I look at those graphics, I just think like, oh my god, I'm glad this time of graphic engine development is over, because I think that it just looks horrible. Personally, I think Quake is the last game, or one of the only games that kind of look cool in their very basic and stupid and ridiculous graphic style today. But maybe that's just another opinion thing, maybe, I don't know. Other things, like almost every other game with a basic 3D... Oh wait, this is map 8 from episode 1 still. Okay. Right. Sorry, I wasn't paying that much attention. Because it's really hard to say something in a language different than your first language and still play a game and still focus on something else. It's very hard. And yeah, I think other people like maybe Hippocat will agree on that. It's very hard sometimes. Maybe I think he's better than me, because from top of my head, I can't recall him getting lost in maps. So yeah, great job there, I guess. So yeah, have I played Cry of Fear? No. Maybe I can look it up on YouTube. I will most likely not install the game and play it just for one mod. It's just too much. I don't know. I don't want to play anything right now, because there are just too many games, too much cool shit out there, that I think it's impossible to play everything that's cool. So most of the time I just look up some YouTube Let's Play or walkthrough, so I can just get the spirit of it or whatever, and then be on my way, you know? Maybe I can look it up, I don't know. The only problem I have with a lot of... Yeah, now I'm at episode 2, and I will play a bit, and then I will realize, oh yeah, that was the secret level, and then I go back and make a new save game. So yeah, overall, just by the way, the first episode was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of it. One fun fact I really enjoyed was that the weapon placement was exactly like in the first Doom game. Well, in the first Doom game, the first episode was basically the shareware game, so they didn't include the plasma rifle or a BFG to make it, you know, exciting again if you have the full game and you have the new weapons and stuff. So I think that aspect was very fun. It was a fun fact, I guess, that they didn't include the plasma rifle or BFG in the first episode here as well. That was fun. I enjoyed the episode, it was cool. The map design and everything was awesome and great. Yeah, just thumbs up for me. Alright, now what I was talking about is horror mods. Well, I have to say a very good horror mod is what Hippocat played. What's it called? Monsters, Afraid of Monsters. That was awesome, because those guys, I don't know, but I haven't seen much of those effects and visuals anywhere else. Well, except of course Silent Hill, because the game is kind of inspired by that. But that's okay, you know. And also, yeah, okay, it's a hospital at first and stuff like that, so not everything is original, but I think the mod still had a lot of original stuff going for it, and that was making it like a unique game experience. I think most other mods that I have seen or played, for example, people suggested to me like playing Half-Life 2 The Mansion or whatever it's called. The Nightmare House of... I don't know, I can't recall. But when I was playing it, I was basically just reminded of Fear. Almost every scare in that was taken from Fear, and I was heavily reminded of just playing Fear, because there was also the little girl and stuff, and I was just underwhelmed by the lack of creativity. Well, that's my opinion of course, but I just didn't enjoy it. And I think like making your own horror mod is very hard, because you have to do a lot of research of what is actually scary and what is not overused. For example, jump scares. That was my main problem with Fear. Fear just basically had only jump scares, and that's it. Jump scare after jump scare after jump scare, and every time it's a little girl. And I didn't think that's scary at all, so it was kind of lame. And also the Fear games, all of them, just have very little variety in games, in game mechanics, and also enemy types. So there was basically 4 weapons and 4 enemy types, and that's it. And the rest is jump scares. So I am not a fan of Fear games, I have to say. And also those inspired games from the Fear series are not my type. But I don't know what Cry Fear is. I have seen it on some website. It's kind of a major deal right now, I don't know. I didn't even know that Half-Life mods were still made, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I will check it out, I guess, on YouTube. I don't know. Next question from Nero Kitsune. How difficult is it to learn German if it's not your first language? Wow, that's a hard question. I hope I can answer that pretty fast, because I don't think much people are interested in shit like that. But I think that German is a very hard language, and the way I think this opinion is has a foundation, or that whatever you want to say, where I'm basing my opinion on, that's what I wanted to say, is when I see lots of Americans and other people from other countries talking in German for some documentation, or sometimes actors, for example, speak lines in German, or on YouTube sometimes some people talk in German for fun or whatever. It's clear that German is a very hard very hard language. I think now is the time where I save the game, and now I go to the secret map, which is episode 1, map 9. Now I make a different save game, which I give a very... wrong button there. And I'm giving it a very awesome name, so I can also recall what's it after playing it. So yeah, German, an example. Awesome suicide! Hey, come on, I wanted to assassinate him with a barrel! That didn't work. Damage! Well, whatever. So yeah, German, I think it's very hard, because, for example, in English, words are always the same. For example, the dog. The dog is always the dog. In every sentence, you can say it's the dog of your neighbor, or the dog belongs to me, or whatever. It's always the dog. It's pretty simple. But in German, this changes from the relative of the sentence, I guess. If I'm talking too much shit, just turn off the sound for a couple of minutes. I don't know. But I'm trying to explain stuff that I have no idea of. So, in German, it's sometimes der Hund, or dem Hund, or den Hund, des Hundes. So, as you can see, even the word itself changes, whatever the other parts of the sentence mean. So it's very hard, I guess, to get all the right words in order every time in every sentence, and I think that's one of the things that's very hard to master. And to be honest, I've never seen anyone do it right. when they try to speak German. I don't know if it's a German professor from some other country or whatever. They're all making mistakes, so I'm guessing that it's just very hard for the brain if you are not familiar with a language that's that complicated to get it right the first time or the first couple of times or whatever. I don't know. But it's my how I feel about it. So yeah, German, I think it's hard as fuck. That's the short answer. Next question from Undead Spiral. How much of Unloved 2 and the Panda game are done? And the second question from him is, will I do a walkthrough of the Unloved 2 demo? And I want to answer the second part very fast and say probably not, because it's just a demo. And some people said that they don't want to play it because they don't want to ruin the surprise with the final game. Or mod, whatever. And I can understand that, and I don't want to play it because right now I have a lot of ideas that I want to put inside, but I haven't played it for a couple of months, so there will be for myself a lot of surprise moments where I think like I could make it better or different, and when I'm talking over those, I think maybe I could give something away or something. I just, I want to keep it a little bit of secret, I guess. So, and yeah, I will change quite a few things, I guess, in post now that a bit of time has passed. How much of it is done? Well, in Unloved 2, I would say it's about 60% done, which means like a couple of months, maybe, if I really sit down and work on it. The thing is, sometimes I'm just not in the mood, and when I work on it, it just comes out wrong, and I'm not satisfied with it, so I end up removing the new parts and making them new so I like them again. So, and because I don't want to make double work all the time for nothing, I just wait and see how I feel about it for now. So, the Panda game. The Panda game is has about 1 hour of gameplay, which maybe doesn't sound like much, but that's 1 hour of 100%, or not 100%, but 90% polished gameplay. And that means a lot, because everything works. The menus work, the items work, the power-ups work, level ups, everything. The only things I need right now are levels, graphics, enemies, and yeah, a bit of storyline for side quests, which doesn't take too long. So my current estimation is like, I don't know, I think the game is done in a couple of months, not too long. Which also means that I could announce something cool for you guys, because I'm planning a demo, playable version of the game, which will give you like the first 10 minutes or something from the main plot, and no side quests, no, just the first couple of minutes, so you just get a little bit of experience about the game, how it feels, how it plays. And yeah, I think, well, right now I'm planning to make the demo playable for Easter, which is in about a month. And yeah, that's my plan right now. And I think the main game could be finished a couple months later. Right now I'm planning to make it June, yes. First thing... Oh yeah, the map I just played, my final thoughts are it's kind of unimpressive. When I played it, I think it was a bit of confusing, and it wasn't that original. If you have played the rest of the episode, the secret map didn't feel like special. In the original game, or maybe all games, or I should say all megawatts, the secret maps are mostly something very special, something like in the original Doom. It's a big cage with maps, well, areas outside and stuff. So it's something different from all other maps. And this time, maybe I didn't pay much attention, but I didn't feel like this map was that special. It just felt like some random map from the episode. So I was a bit of underwhelmed, but anyway. So, yeah, I think I'm about done with this. What else can I talk about? Yeah, the Panda game, I have a lot of cool features that I didn't show you guys. For example, there's a cape. And in my first gameplay video, I showed the double jumping boot. But in the end, I wasn't satisfied that the double jump... I think the double jump is the most game-changing thing that you find throughout your journey. And in Gungo 2, I combined the double jump with the combat suit, so your whole outfit changed. In the Panda game, that wasn't possible because I wanted to make the armor change over time, so I died. So I had to make something new, and I wanted to have the double jump visible on the player so you don't forget it, you know? That's one thing when you play a game for a long time. Sometimes you just forget that you have an ability. So I wanted to have something visual present for the player all the time. So I made a cape. Just almost exactly like in Super Mario World. When you get the feather, you know? A cape. You know, I think it's awesome. And yeah, I could show that off, but I don't want to ruin too much for you guys. Maybe that... I don't think that was a spoiler. That wasn't a spoiler, come on. Alright. Yeah, I will make new Panda videos soon, I guess. So, yeah, this is the end of the video. I will say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.